episode is sponsored by Camel Vodka. To purchase your bottles, go to www.camelvodka.com and use the 10% discount code LOYALTY10. Thank you to Dane's Caribbean Catering Services for providing our guests with a Caribbean buffet for this episode. To check out more of Dane's services, go to www.danescatering.co.uk.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Grapevine Podcast. I'm Shell.
And I'm Soph. And yeah, we're here. We have got two new guests with us this episode. We've got
Introduce yourself, guys. Introduce yourself.
Do you want to go first? Should we start this way?
We'll start this way. Ladies first.
Okay, so I'm Melzy J, presenter, actress and creative consultant from Birmingham. Whoop, whoop.
Birmingham's own.
I'm Ginger.
It's on.
You are.
Check. I'm Ginger. I'm a performer, radio presenter, promoter, and so on.
Everything with a P in it.
Etc. etc.
Paper.
Pushing P.
Thanks for joining us, though.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
We
No
just thought we needed to
problem.
bring some Birmingham flavour into the pod this week because
Yeah.
it's needed, man. It
It is.
And especially you, Mr. I talk up on the radio, and we ain't seen you out here talking up on podcasts and doing more stuff because you always have an opinion on stuff.
This is it. So for those of you who don't know, GingaMac has a radio show on the station that
Hot 92.
me and Shell are on every Tuesday, 6 till 8, by the way. So the Hot 92 family, GingaMac. But catch him. What time is he on again? It's the morning show, isn't it?
I'm on Monday morning,
Okay.
8 till 10. Friday morning, 8 till 11. And Thursday night, 12 till 2 a.m.
Wonderful. See, I only catch you in the morning. I don't listen to the radio at night. But
Yeah, I don't
honestly,
catch you at night
if
either.
you haven't caught his show, then go and check it out. Because, like Shell said, he always has a lot to say. Plays some good tunes as well. Sometimes takes it back. It's
All
nice.
the way back.
Good vibes. Good
All the
vibes.
way back.
Melzy. Love the female power. You talk up for women a lot in Brum. I feel like you're a good representation of what a lot of presenters would want to be in
Yeah.
Brum.
Thank you.
That's why we needed to have you on. We don't have
Yes,
enough
we
women
do.
on the
We
podcast.
don't. We
And
definitely
especially
don't.
being from Birmingham as well. It's just nice for all of us to get together and just...
I agree. I think it's important that we just grow, look.
Definitely.
Together. Do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like there's space for everybody. You know, everybody comes with a different flavour.
You say this
or a
all the
different
time.
conversation. So, you know, I think it's important that we just push each other, really. So I'm glad that you guys have invited me down today.
Definitely.
I'm super excited.
We see the movement. We see the movement. We see you out and about doing stuff.
Yes, I'm like always hosting an event. Today I was shooting a film, so it's the first film, 2023. So I'm really excited about that. I'm also starting recording for my podcast, so my
Nice.
podcast is going to drop this year.
Excellent. Can't wait
And
for
what's your
that.
podcast
So-
called?
See, I'm in between names, so I'm not even going to say just
Yet.
I'm indecisive with names right now. Like the level of indecisiveness I have is just ridiculous. So that's going to be coming out this summer, hopefully. It's
Brilliant.
been a long time coming because I was on radio before lockdown. So I did a bit of work on BBC and New Star, which was really cool.
Nice.
So yeah, just kind of like building my own brand now and putting out the content that I want to put out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing the people that I want to bring in, you know. So
Loving it.
I'm ready to be a bigger voice than I already am.
That's what we like to see. Loving
Yeah.
it. Loving it.
So you heard it here first. Can't wait for your new podcast.
Yes, exciting times.
Good luck with all of
It
that.
is. Definitely want to see more females out here doing it, especially in Birmingham.
And we can come on your platform next.
Are you ready, ladies? I did go to your launch.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Our
So we had our
live-
live show December 3rd of 2022. So that was our first one.
What do you think, Mel?
We were really happy you attended, and unfortunately you couldn't make it, Ginge, but
Ginge. Where was you?
no, he
Ginge?
did really want to come. He was gutted.
You could have told the story and left that part out.
What is more important than a live show? Where were you? I want to know
You
where
didn't
Ginge
need
was.
to tell nobody
Sorry.
that. You didn't.
Sorry.
I could have just carried on with her version.
No, the live show was great. It was really good vibes, good energy. It was good to see like so many people in the audience. I know you guys have only been going for about
two years.
now,
This month.
So
Yeah.
like, you filled up the whole room. That was a whole vibe.
Yeah.
The conversations that we were having were really funny.
I know.
I won't mention any names. We're not going to get into
Polygamy
that
all the
today. Some of the conversations were giving me the ick. But, you know, we move, each to their own. So, yeah, it was really nice to see, you know, Birmingham kind of come up. It definitely inspired me to kind of get my shit together.
Oh, no, but definitely.
Well done,
we'll be
girls.
thank you very much.
Thank
We were
you.
really happy with how it went. And as we were saying in the previous episode, there will be more to come. We're planning the next one. So, yeah, a few months' time.
Looking forward to
Fingers
it.
crossed.
I think you should have had me hosting there, just saying.
Ooh.
Just saying.
Wow.
I was like, I should have been hosting it.
Wow.
Ginge.
Don't put yourself out there. Then.
No, seriously.
Like,
Next
I'm
time.
sorry, straight. Put me up next time.
It's room for everyone.
There's room for everyone.
Yeah, there
There
is.
is.
Definitely. So, we're going to podcast today. We're going to talk. A few subjects. Actually,
Yeah.
we want to do a little bit of a get to know you better.
Yeah, so a
bit of
little
an icebreaker.
quick fire icebreaker.
Mhm.
Shall we do the talk about our sponsors first?
Oh, yes.
We definitely need to do that. As you can see, displayed on our table, Camel Vodka. So these are our new sponsors. As you can see, there's loads and loads of different flavours. Today we are going to try the tropical, I think it is.
Uh-huh.
I'm still on my no drinking, so
We're trying it.
but I have tried
down
Camel.
to try
it's
that.
beautiful.
Yeah, let's try.
So yeah, this is something we always do with our guest people. We always make sure that they have a little shot at the beginning of our sponsor's drink.
So wait.
Talk about the
here.
flavours first.
Am I the one that's just
You
drinking it,
should,
or
'cause we've got
where's your glass?
Just have a little.
There's a lot going on.
I've
There's
got
a lot
shot.
going on
Yeah.
here. So
There
we've
is a
got
lot
the
going
normal
on.
vodka here, guys.
Yeah, so that's
This
the original.
is the premium vodka. We've got red berry if
berry.
you want to be something a little bit sweet and
Red berry's nice.
This one
that
is the
one?
blueberry.
blueberry. And then
we have.
That
Vanilla.
beige bottle is beautiful.
We've got vanilla over here.
it's the bowl for me.
The bottles
It
look
is.
good. I like
Kiwi.
the
The
vanilla
for
bottle.
me.
The bottle is nice.
It's lovely.
It's
I will be
a good
expecting my
representation of the name.
PR package camo. I'd like the red berry, because you know, like you have like nice alcohol bottles. Like
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah,
you'd have like certain bottles of drinks that you just won't drink,
yeah.
that you would just have on display. Like I would have this. As
I
a
would have
display.
this.
Yeah.
I would have this in my room, the red one.
It's nice. Yeah, because you love red too much.
Yeah, in case you never know.
Celebrations, yeah.
Okay.
And yes, we're
Yeah,
down here
so-
at Channel 7 bar.
We got
as well.
Channel 7, yeah.
Yes, down by the Custard Factory.
Hold tight. Hold tight.
Here for
whole-
podcasting functions, private
Functions.
functions. So definitely get in touch. We'll put the actual Instagram in the description, won't we?
Yeah, so go and add them up as well on IG. Channel 7 PBG, is it? Yeah.
Uh-huh. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a shot and an icebreaker.
Okay.
I already got a drink, you know. Is that mine?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ginge
Lord.
poured it.
So why is hers bigger than mine?
Is it?
Just saying.
I haven't got that much in mine, you know. It's fine.
Discrimination,
It's fine.
No, thank you. I'm joking.
No, I'm fine. I don't need
I haven't
more.
got any, but I'm good. Can we just cheers to
Smells
fantastic episode and getting together and 2023?
Yes, Brumtings.
2023.
Yeah, definitely.
Oi.
Aye.
So it gives you that. You get the flavours coming in there, don't you?
That's just
You
burst
first
my
get
nostrils
the
open, but
alcohol, and then it just oozes with the fruit, and then it just in the neck back.
right in the net
But then
back,
it
you know.
goes down smooth.
Yeah.
I like that.
It is nice.
I love that.
That
Big up
flavour.
That's
Camo.
a good description.
In the net back.
In the neck back.
I wouldn't have used them words still, but
Just get your head out of the gutter, mate.
So on True Black People Time, Wednesday,
We've got another guest.
Yep.
who knows the face? DJ Demz.
I'm about. Yes, DJ Demz, I'm in the building. I come to represent for the ladies today, so
Oh,
Grapevine got me in here today, so.
Nah, you're always been supportive.
Always.
been
I like what you guys doing it, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
We was just talking about the live show, wasn't we, with Melzy? We were
Yeah.
just saying how it was a success.
Yeah.
It was just nice to bring Birmingham together. It was a shame that he wasn't there. We
I
just
know,
called
I
Ginger
know.
on it as well.
I know.
Why weren't you there, Demz?
Busy. When was it again? Sorry.
It was
3rd of
3rd of
December.
December.
Yeah, I was playing. I had.
Oh, you were playing
We
out.
knew you were going to
Every
say
week,
that.
Yeah, active. I would.
It's a busy time of year though, because we had quite a few people come through and say, "Oh, you know, I couldn't make it was either work, childcare, or work parties."
Yeah.
Lot
Yeah.
going on that time of year,
well,
so
Yeah, a lot of
we
parties.
get
I
it.
think I had a private party that night, so I think I was fully booked out. So yeah, it does happen.
Do you know what makes me laugh about you? You seem like a quiet person when you're on
I
the
am?
mic. Lord of mercy.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, pays the bills, isn't it? That's just
It's like you have a different persona.
Yeah. I think probably radio's probably made that, 'cause
Really?
Yeah.
so when I'm on the radio, I'm more present. It's not really what I do in the dances on the radio, so it's kind of a difference. So, but I'm just a humble person anyway. That's me
know.
anyway, really.
Is that how you shout at the kids?
Kind of.
It's hilarious, but it's good. It's a good look. Everybody loves a bit of Demz. So we was just catching up on. We was going to do a little bit of an icebreaker. We did try Camo because this is the home that we're at now. Actually
Yeah, man.
sponsored by Camo.
Yeah.
So we did do a shot. So I don't know if you want to do a shot.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll do a shot.
I can do a quick shot.
Different flavors.
We will not be joining him in that shot. Well, I won't
They've
be
already
anyway.
had
Won't
the
be joining
one.
You guys might as well join.
The tropical one's open.
Oh, this one's open.
This is not drink champs. No.
I know. Oh, you guys are drinking it? You guys are drinking?
I'm not. Everybody else has just had one.
Yay.
Woo!
Okay.
What do you
That's
think,
nice.
Demz?
That's nice. Yeah.
Description.
Yeah, hot. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot still. It's got a kick, yeah, straight away.
Nice.
What is it? Vodka
It's a
base?
tropical
Yeah, vodka.
camo.
Yeah, you wouldn't even think
Vodka.
vodka had that kind of kick. Yeah, it's nice, that is. I do like it.
It is
It's
nice.
nice.
Cool.
It's nice. It's nice.
All
Very
right
nice.
then. So, what we wanted to do is just have a little bit of a quick fire, a few questions.
Yep.
We were going to ask first of all about cheating.
Uh huh.
First one. So we're going to go around.
What am I here?
We're going to go around and we're just going to,
Give you a little bit of a perspective.
just spend a minute and just, we're just going to ask, do you have an experience of being with a serial cheater? Or have you ever been a serial cheater? Who wants to go
cheating
first?
is... I don't mind going first.
Yeah, guys, maybe you should go first in terms of
Serial cheating, in what
That's
terms?
understand.
There's continuous cheating. You get caught and you go back cheating again? That's what you mean? Serial cheating?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Have I did that? I've cheated in the past, but when I have cheated and I've just found out, the relationship kind of ends. So yeah, but I think more in my younger days, you're just testing the waters and whatnot. So I did do in my younger days. I
You
was a
did
bit
your
of a wild one, but serial cheating. Nah. It's not really. I think it's more temptation, isn't it? That's what I reckon. Guys, lost stuff really is a temptation. You see a girl dressed up a certain way, you're gonna look at her like, yo, you get me? But you got a girlfriend, but yeah, you know how it goes. It's just manning it. So yeah, but serial cheating. Nah. Go.
But saying is,
See what Ginger's got to say.
you've never
right
been
now.
a serial cheater, but the temptation has really got you
You're
though.
killing me right now.
yeah, just like frequently.
Nothing to do with me.
Yeah. If you wanna say that late, yeah, temptation can kill. But
Temptation's a killer.
Not my dilemma.
serial cheating. He's got to back this now.
Over to you, Ginge.
Come on, Ginge. Come on.
Nah, you know what? I'm just enjoying listening to your perspective.
Okay, I hear that. Yeah.
He's talking a lot of sense. I'm just hearing him out.
Yeah, I'm done now. He needs a shot, He needs a shot.
Yeah,
Okay, you want the next one?
Still.
You got to loosen you up. Okay, you got some. Okay.
I've got a look at drink
Okay,
here.
okay.
I'm all right.
All right, shall I
Let me
go
hear the
then?
lady's perspective. Or even the
Okay,
host
so
perspective, because
I've never cheated before. Because I kind of feel like
That's good. So.
I kind of is that good? Why is
Yeah,
that?
in this
yeah,
day
but
and age.
I feel like that's weird though. Why should I be respected or get a clap for not cheating and not being an honest person? Isn't being an honest person just
'Cause I
about
think-
good morals and respect? But I will say,
True.
I will say, obviously, people cheat. People do make mistakes. I think sometimes when you're in relationships, sometimes you don't know whether you're in the right relationship or not, or you might see some temptation. Personally, that's not me. Because if I'm not happy in a relationship, I'm big and bad enough to say, you're not pleasing me right now, or can we work on this? Or, you know, I want to be sitting down having reviews with me and my man to make sure that we're both pleasing each other. Otherwise, we're not getting what we both want out of the relationship.
Yeah. But sorry to cut you. But you say in a situation like you're in a situation where you got a child with that person and you've been with them for ages and it's just going downhill after 10 years or something, and you don't want to leave because of the child. What would you do? What would you?
I kind of feel like happiness and peace is above everything. So if anybody in your circle is not bringing happiness and peace, they've got to go.
Okay.
Because otherwise you then got a mother that's depressed or down or suicidal. Do you know how much man like mess up certain girls and they're not even then capable of then looking after their child. So for me, I don't really allow someone to get that close to me to have that amount of control. Does that make sense? Like, even if you're my friend or a business associate or someone I know, if you're not coming with good vibes and energy, I will sense that in 3.5 seconds anyway. But what tends to happen is sometimes as women and men, we don't see the red flags or we look past the red flags. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Or we fall in love with someone's potential rather than their trajectory. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So for me, like, I personally don't get it, but I do know people that have been in situations before, and it's a mistake and things happen. And I also feel like we have to learn to forgive people, because then otherwise you then start carrying a grudge, or you start carrying certain feelings,
and it becomes unhealthy for you.
It becomes unhealthy for you then. So it's a catch-22. Yes, obviously, if I'm in a long-term relationship, I've never been cheated on, so
I was gonna ask you
I can't really say I've dealt with that before. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm only really going from how I am now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? Like, if we're like a year in and you're cheating and you've committed to me, I have a problem with that. We've made a commitment. Like, all you have to say is, do you know what? I don't think this is working out. Maybe I need to go on a break. Go on your break. If that's what you need to be. I don't need to know who you're with. Come back in a month and we get, you know what I'm saying to you? There's so many different ways you can get around it without purposely cheating on an individual and being a dishonest character.
Cheating is a cop-out, basically.
I don't know whether cheating's a cop-out, but because people make mistakes in it, and I feel like nowadays you make a mistake, you get cancelled, and it's like, actually, no, we're all here to learn and grow and all of those things there. But if you've said to your partner, I want to be in a relationship with you, and you guys are in a relationship, and then you feel like you need to step out, then you need to ask yourself, why are you stepping out? Why are you not satisfied in your relationship? And what's making your eye look the other way? Because if I'm in a relationship, I want to be me and my man fascinated with each other. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not looking at anybody else. Do you get what I mean? So it's only, I think, if I wouldn't even say if you're doing all of the things right, someone will still cheat on you.
Of course.
I'm going to take that comment back. You could do everything right,
and they still do
a
what
man
they
will
do.
still cheat on you.
It all depends on what Demz
So
was saying.
no, I'm not backing. Don't try it. Don't try it. Nah, I was just gonna say, from like life experience, I think see, when we say cheating, obviously some men cheat, some women cheat, some people go to the extreme like serial cheating. But I think like the way man and woman is wired, I think men are always going to be on the worse side of the scale. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think like you never really hear big long stories. You never hear men talking about, oh, she cheated on me. Do you know what I mean?
Is that because they're embarrassed?
You might get a one away. You might get a one away man.
Embarrassed,
but you might get a little one away man telling a story, or you hear about a man and his girl left him or whatever. But
you hear
it's
about
not really
women
the rhetoric.
complaining more.
Do you get me?
About being cheated on.
Where like, I don't know.
Like
I have
on
my mum, my aunties around me, and you see the films, you see the topics on TV. Like we're talking about it now, and you know it is more
from the woman's
man
perspective.
heavy. Yeah, from the woman's perspective. Why do men cheat? What's this all about? I mean, the best way I can describe it is some men are going to be bad for you, and some women are going to be bad for you. You just got to kind of hope that you catch the right person at the right time in your life when you can kind of Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. It is about when you meet someone
And where you are.
and where you
your
are in
journey
life.
as well.
It really is, because sometimes, like, you can look and you can think back to a person you were with 10 years ago. You know, you probably weren't ready for them then, or they probably weren't ready for you. But if you came back together now,
It'd be a different
it'd
scenario.
be a different thing. Do you know what I
'cause I feel
mean?
like, again, like you change. Like who you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s is 3 completely different people.
Of course.
So if that individual's not grown with you in your 20s, you're letting them go by 30.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Definitely.
So it's that question of like, is it best to get with someone when you're younger? Is it best to get with someone when you're a little bit older and you know what you want? But what I did want to ask is, Ginger, you didn't answer the question, right? Which was,
She's not
have
letting you get
cheated
away with it,
before?
boy.
Have I cheated? No.
Never.
No. But I'm a different kettle of fish, you know. I don't really.
Okay, I
And why is
respect that.
Why
I
are you a
just- I
different
just-
kettle of fish?
I respect that highly.
You know, how do I put this now? Best way I can really put it is, I just try to mind my business
Yeah.
and I try to exercise discipline.
Yeah.
I love that. High five, brother.
Nice.
Because I feel like
You
that
know?
can be the
Yeah.
problem sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, discipline is
It's
difficult.
discipline.
It's very, very difficult.
No, but it is. It's the discipline. Do you
Yeah,
know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
It's
No,
like,
and-
Not
and-
everybody
how long
has
can you
that.
keep your hood in your pants?
Yeah.
And-
Do
and-
you get what I'm
But not
saying?
enough
Yeah.
men say that word.
What's
No.
that? Discipline.
They don't
No,
exercise
no.
discipline.
No,
not
I'm
sexually.
not here to throw. No, I'm not even trying to throw man under the bus or say certain man ain't got discipline or nothing like that. It's not that.
Nah, but
It's not that. So this is triggered.
Yeah, nah, because I'm saying it like, there's obviously what you said, you never cheated, I rate that still, but obviously temptation, like I
Well,
said,
no, but you know,
I've been
but
a
here the thing-
DJ
but
and
here
being
this though
out there
is-
and
yeah.
getting approached is different.
Yeah.
You probably don't have that line of girls coming to you, is different, bro. Me,
So
I'm
it's
there
just-
playing out,
it's
and girls
just
are just
trying to
come. Nah, I'm not saying. Nah, but you're different. I'm not okay. I'm playing out in the club.
Yeah.
Then you'll have girls there waiting
Yes,
for
I
you,
understand.
waiting for the opportunity.
I
You
understand
probably
that.
get the same as well. You probably
Nah,
just don't.
nah.
But in my, you see now, no. But I'm just saying that's how temptation gets you, and that's how man I've ended up. You know, okay, I'm in a situation with somebody else because that situation that I'm in with that girl. I say I'm going out with somebody, it's not working out, and you want it to work, you do, but you know what I mean. So
You know, but then again, at the same time, though, I don't even want to dig myself a hole in it. I'm just saying discipline, isn't it?
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
In your younger days, what was that like?
In my younger days, but you.
All
All right, no. No.
Because you said you
Okay,
never
okay.
cheated, didn't it?
When I was
younger.
young,
I'm talking
when I was young, right? When I was young, like I said, I'm different. You know, I wasn't really like a relationship person like that.
Okay.
So like not I wouldn't say I remain single, but I could be a. You know what? I'm gonna shut up.
What did she? What did she think when you're dealing with these girls? What did they
about
think?
who's watching.
They think of the relationship, or it was just because girls obviously have different feelings. Some guys.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what it is? Best way I can describe it is when I was young, I wasn't necessarily, I wouldn't say either focus on relationships or working for the end goal in it.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can meet someone, like I used to have friends and then meet someone,
Yeah.
next day that's boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
A week later, the boyfriend. 2 weeks later, you know what I mean? 3 nights.
Don't happen like that no more.
You know what I mean? They live it with each other after a week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me personally,
You never rolled
due
like
to
that.
some of the things I've seen growing up, I was just a bit more time taking,
So
Yeah.
would you say
cautious with the relationships I get into.
That
Do you
makes
know what I
sense.
mean?
Yeah.
So when you're meeting somebody, how long do you usually take before you think, you know what, this could go somewhere?
Oh Lord, this looks like a long time.
You know what?
You don't want to say nothing, you know.
Raw.
He's like, I don't know which girl's watching.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
I'm not digging a hole. To be completely honest with yourself, right here, right now, today, none of that's happening. Innit? I'm just a good lad, keeping my
Yeah.
head down.
Yeah.
Would you just say it just depends on the female and how you vibe as to where it goes and how soon?
No.
No, doesn't
No,
depend
no,
on the
no.
female.
Right now, I'm a good lad,
Yeah.
keeping my head down and behaving myself.
Cool.
Focus on my future,
Your goals.
my children, and being a good guy. Do you know
Lovely.
what I mean?
We hear
Yeah.
that. We hear that. We
No,
hear
that's
that.
cool.
That's fair enough. Next question.
Wait, nah, I feel like it's just like like spaghetti. Like I'm just getting string of peach. It's like, oh yes, what do you think about that, Ginger? Yes, Ginger, elaborate. Yeah, tell me more. No.
Let's start deep. Next question.
It's like, yeah, Ginger, your turn.
Nah, I'm happy that you answered the question in a roundabout kind of way.
I'm trying to. I'm just trying to be.
Cool.
I'm trying to be straight down the line, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a new year. You're focusing on you and you can pick me them. That's it's all good. But
children of the future.
Speaking of kids, that leads us on to our next little question. So I know you can answer this one because you're a dad, aren't you, Demz? And Ginge, you're a father as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give thanks.
Would you date a woman with children?
Yeah. But now, like, yeah, because you're not really gonna find a girl your age that has no kids. It's not really.
There are some.
There's something wrong with
There
it.
are some.
Excuse me.
Not in a bad
excuse
way.
me.
But then obviously,
Excuse me.
career-wise, then.
Excuse me.
I don't mean it in that
There's
way.
plenty of us out here.
Relationship probably never work out, and that was like you've said, and that's probably what it is. But I'm saying I would mostly, if a girl that I see or that's my age, she probably will have kids. So I don't really mind. And if you don't have kids, even better.
And that's what I was getting at. Well, and that's what I was getting at, you know.
I'm here for it. I'm here.
Anyway.
Demz, I disagree.
No, that's what I was getting at because I know
Demz,
that
I
there are
disagree.
some men who want to meet a woman who doesn't have children, so they don't have that baby father drama nonsense and all of that.
But women don't. Some women don't want man with children as well.
And this is what I'm saying. It can work both ways. But I just wanted to hear from the man's point of view. As he said that, I thought, you know what? Let me ask him if that's something that he minds. Like,
No, I don't mind personally.
because you want to avoid the baby.
Kids are
father
great.
drama,
Nah,
you're
if
not
there's no,
fussed.
hopefully there's no drama. Hopefully,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you just
yeah.
get through. But if they don't have any, then it just makes life easier, I guess.
Yeah. And are you happy to
Easier.
merge and blend your
If there's no kids,
kids together?
Makes it easier.
life easy. Yeah. Well, why wouldn't it?
No, I'm just listening.
We wouldn't it.
Just listening. That's his
It's
life for the day.
I'm telling you.
Podcasts are for talking, not for listening. You can listen if you're a listener or a viewer. You're on here to
If
talk,
you've got no
Ginge.
kids, then life will be easier.
How would
innit?
it be
If there's
easier?
kids,
Because wouldn't you
then-
find it easier being with a woman that's got kids if you got
If
children?
you've got kids, you can mix and
So you can
blend.
mix and blend, don't you think it's easy? Because you kind
Yeah,
of
of course.
understanding
It's that's-
scenarios.
yeah.
I don't know.
But then same time, if she doesn't, and you do have kids, and hopefully she can understand and just be kind of, we just work on our situation and whatnot.
I
If
hear
we go down that route.
I hear that. How do you feel about it, Melzy? Obviously, you haven't got children. So from your perspective,
I mean, obviously, like, I would consider somebody with kids.
Yeah.
But, like, he needs to be up there.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise,
Good
if there's
father,
any...
What do you mean up there?
That's how I was thinking. Yeah, that's how I was thinking. What do you mean by that?
heavens.
What does up there mean?
Opens his mouth. Okay. Okay.
He needs to be up there, like, he needs to have, like, a good co-parenting relationship with his
Oh, you mean up there with the children, you
with
mean?
the children, with his life, with everything else going on, because that's, like, something on my list. So if I'm going to negotiate or compromise on that, everything else needs to be top tier.
Yeah.
Make it sound like a deal you're doing, man.
Well, you know,
It's
a deal.
You know what? A relationship
deal,
for
like,
our age
it's
group,
like-
Ginge.
It's contract.
It's a deal.
It's a
It's
contract.
important. It's your life.
No.
No, but like,
What you
if you're-
selling?
If you're like, you have to be careful who you're laying down with and who you've got around you.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? So if you're dealing with someone that's, you know, not got their stuff together, what you think that's not going to transfer over to you at some point? You're not going to be all sitting in the yard together.
It would have a massive.
Do you get what I'm
knock-on
saying
effect.
to you? Like,
I
I have-
understand why she's saying what
Yeah,
she's saying.
yeah. I have
it's
dated
important.
like men with children. I don't have a problem with that.
What do you prefer?
I prefer.
Lick her lips, though.
Obviously, I feel like I deserve a man without kids because I don't have kids. So I'm not really bringing that baggage. So we're kind of even on that part.
Yeah.
But in the same
Hear this
sense,
though, if you met a man with kids, yeah, wouldn't it mean that there's less pressure on you to breed?
I'm gonna want to have children. That's the whole point. Yeah. I'll definitely.
But there's less like.
I'll be putting pressure on myself. Forget me. Forget him.
Yeah.
But it's also about like how many kids and baby mothers he has. This is my issue.
Yeah.
What's the max? What's the max?
Cheers. 2 baby mothers.
2 baby mums.
2 baby mothers.
Don't matter how
That's
much
not.
kids.
Doesn't matter how many kids.
That's
Actually
not bad.
doesn't matter. 2.
That's not bad.
If you're talking 3, 4, 5, 6,
Then at least he's good people.
no. You just.
If 4, 5, 6, 7 women decide to have his kid, he must be an alright geezer. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Must be good
It
people.
depends
innit?
what the women are like, to be honest.
Yeah.
It really
must
depends
be
on
alright.
And
where
how
the
he
baby mothers are.
handles the situation.
Yeah,
with
because
them.
there's dads out there that have got bare kids, but they're really good fathers.
Yeah.
Better than some guys that have got 2 kids. Do you know what I'm
Yes.
saying to you? But for me, I'm kind of looking at what's your previous commitment? Have you committed and stayed with a woman for a long period of time with the child before? Because what you don't want to happen is you become the 6th baby mother and then he leaves you too. That's a red flag. It's a red flag.
Yeah, of course.
Straight away.
Break the chain.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Are you going to date a girl that's got 5 baby fathers? No, you are not. None
You're
of
not.
you lot.
No.
No, man.
course not.
A lot of guys wouldn't, but yet. Oh, but it's not the same.
Why is it not
But
the
it's
same?
not the
Cameraman
same.
said it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Cameraman said it's not
There
the
you
same.
go. The cameraman. Do we
and
need
I'd
to
like
bring
to
the
report that I
cameraman
don't
in?
believe
You need to bring him in
Running.
and discuss this further.
What do you mean it's not
But
the
again,
same?
if she got
Elaborate
5
a little
different
bit.
baby
Yeah,
fathers, she
what
must
do
be
you
good
mean?
people too.
What do you
innit?
mean it's not the
Not
same?
true.
No one don't hold me down and push nothing inside of me. It's different.
Okay. So he's basically saying, guys, let me reiterate what's going on here. He's basically saying because he doesn't have a vagina and he's not capable of giving birth to a child, that's what makes it different.
Yeah.
Too many men pounding on that same room. I'm gonna leave it alone.
But then,
I
okay,
hear that.
I hear that, but then in the same sense, okay.
What I would say is if a woman's got 5 different baby fathers, I don't think she'll have enough time for me.
But she's not spending time with the baby fathers. It's the kids she's spending
Yeah,
time
but
with.
that means you got minimum 5 children.
Yeah.
So if a woman had
And how
5
many
children,
do you have?
What if
How
she's
many do you have?
it's none of your business.
Oh,
Exactly.
My point
My kids
is,
ain't at the
is the
podcast.
my
basically.
point is, Ginge, is that if she's got her kids, you've got your children.
Yeah,
you know,
sorry.
you're blending them together. You bring your kids round. You can go
Yeah.
out on days out together. It doesn't matter how many kids she's got and how
Yeah.
many kids you've got.
No, but-
you're merging. You're spending time.
No,
all
but
together.
hear me now. Hear me now, yeah? Hear me now, right? You see,
Minibus.
for the time I spend with my children, right? What I do know is that kids are a lot to deal with, yeah?
Yeah, they are.
So if I had 5 children and it was just me one by myself, I don't think I'd have time for dating.
Yeah. But at some point, realistically, in
Do you know what I mean?
You would
find
make
a
time
time.
if it's something you really
So then,
wanted.
so then how do guys make time to date other women if they've got their kids every weekend? Make
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah,
I can't speak for those
Oh,
people.
okay.
You know.
because that does happen.
Okay.
Can't speak for all, man, you know.
Demz.
I would just think.
They probably got a babysitter, right?
Yeah, drop them to mums and go out on the nighttime date. But it could be a good father and put them to bed and all of that and just pop out and I don't know. It depends, but personally,
Everyone's situation is different, isn't it?
Yeah. I agree
Yeah,
with that.
true,
Everyone's
true.
situation's different. And it's like maybe for someone.
No, but if I had 5 kids, I'm staying in the house with my children, though. What?
not necessarily.
Huh?
You're gonna live your life.
Yo,
You're gonna live your life a little bit.
no.
You're gonna want a companion.
All right, then. You no. Think to your children, yeah. Think to your children now, yeah. Imagine if you had 5 of them, yeah, and it was you one by yourself, yeah, and you gotta work.
He wouldn't
yeah?
survive. He wouldn't survive.
It's not about would he survive.
No,
no,
none of
but
you
high,
would
how high?
survive.
How high?
Not one
No, but
man
listen.
would
How
survive.
high? How high on your priority list would dating be?
It probably wouldn't be number 2, 3, or 4, but it would be.
All
there.
right
I
then.
wouldn't
It'd be there. You're not going to lock yourself
I'm not
off
gonna lock
from the
myself away
dating
from the
world. You
'cause
can't.
there's gonna be times where I'm gonna be on social media having my little time, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean. So yeah, you will. But I understand what you're saying. No, focus, and it's all about focus. And you're
Yeah.
saying the 5 kids. If you get them in a routine, then you're good.
Yeah.
You get me?
It is about routine.
Yeah, routine.
No,
When
I
you've
hear
got
ya.
kids,
When you got kids,
you've
routine
got
is
to be
key.
in a routine with them. If you want to
Has
make
anyone
time
here got
for-
5
for
kids,
your
by the way?
dating. No.
Okay, so you got 5, yeah.
Okay, so the
Are you
cameraman.
the sole
the cameraman
parent?
that made the cameraman that
Are you the
said.
sole? So tell me something, yeah. If you had them all to yourself, if you had all 5 of them, if you had all the 5 of them to yourself,
All day right now, listen.
no, but do you reckon you'd have time for dating? people now. You got a babysitter. You got a babysitter there already.
Yeah.
No, and I do rate like dads that like really like take after, look after their children. Like,
Supposed to love your
there's
kids,
some
man.
really good dads out there, and I feel like sometimes you guys don't get as much credit as you should.
Yeah, because we
But
come on
what I would love
podcasts and they
to-
start
but-
talking about cheating straight away. Do you know what I mean?
No, there's some good dads out there.
Maybe
that
we
feel
could have
like,
started with good fatherhood. That would have been do you know what I'm saying?
I also feel like
Maybe we're gonna start.
No, but I also kind of feel like if you do have a baby mother or you do got several baby mothers or whatever, try having the kids for like a month.
Yeah.
Just to get into the frame of mind of what that mother's going through,
it's
true.
looking after those children 24/7.
I've got
And
a
I can
friend
guarantee you
that's-
a lot of guys would fold.
Yeah, I've got a friend that's got his son now, and his son's a teenager, and he said to me yesterday, Soph, I'm knackered. Like, I've been taxiing, I've been doing this, I'm running
And you're
around.
listening to it and you think,
And
well, welcome to my world.
thank you very much. This is what I've been doing for how many years? You know what I mean? And I've got more than one, But it happens, and
You gotta big them up, man.
I think it's really nice. Like, it's good that he's got his child with him, living with him, and everything. He's been wanting that for a long time, and I love the fact that he was able to do that after fighting for so long for it.
Yeah.
But now it's like he's getting a taste of what it's really like, and it isn't easy.
But it's
As
true
much as he
though.
loves it, I think he's seen a different side.
Motherhood is serious.
He says
it's a
having them
serious thing.
every other weekend is completely
Yeah,
different.
man,
Big up all the mums. Big up all the mums. I'll literally have my niece and nephew. Yeah, there's 3 of them. So one's like 7, 5, and like 3. But they're like enough. Like they've got my energy. They're like auntie, let's do this. They're enough. And even just making them a drink every half an hour.
Yeah.
Why are you still thirsty?
Innit?
Like, why are you thirsty? I gave you a drink half an hour ago.
No.
And so it's a
Hey,
lot.
tell me
it's a
something.
lot.
Tell me something. When you're playing with the kids, yeah, do you feel yourself coming out with like your mum's bars? When
Yeah.
you got mum's bars on there?
100%. You go and clock, no, you fall over.
Yo, I'll be using my mum's bars. I'm like, yo, I'm getting old.
All the time.
All the time. It's natural.
It's natural.
I'm
glad it's not just me, though.
It happens.
Can you do my hair? Go brush your teeth.
Innit?
When I talk about hair for you, gonna brush your teeth yet. I'm
Yo.
raggo, it's really bad.
I'll be
It's
cussing
really
mine, you
bad.
know. Like, who told you to drink lemonade?
Who gave you this?
Since when?
You turn into like an older person. But again, like kids are such a beautiful blessing. Like
They are.
obviously I don't have children, but like having like my niece and my nephews, they just put me on a different kind of frequency.
So here's a question. Say you meet Mr. Right tomorrow, innit?
Oh, here we go.
How's
How do you know I've not got Mr. Right in my
No,
pocket?
I said just say. I just said just say. Just
I
say.
have several Mr. Rights.
I'm saying hypothetically speaking, you meet Mr. Right today, yeah, or tomorrow. Yeah, you meet Mr. Right tomorrow, innit? Yeah. Obviously, you've mentioned that about not having children, right? So as
Preferably.
as someone who doesn't have children, yeah. Say you meet Mr. Right tomorrow, yeah. Mr. Right, whatever you
I don't like this
describe it.
question already.
I know.
How soon has he got to breathe?
Who, me? I'm not
Or
rushing,
him.
you know.
I'm asking.
No, like I'm not rushing that.
I'm not rushing that.
No.
It's not something
No.
you can rush.
No, I'm not saying she must rush, you know. I'm just
I'm
asking.
talking
Like,
like 3
I like
years.
that, 'cause I
Like,
feel like
obviously,
women-
like
you would have to be
obviously-
within 3 years before.
maybe like 2-3 years. Yeah. Because the thing is, my thing is like you're gonna be communicating with this individual
For
for
the rest of
18
your life.
years of your life.
No.
Whether you like it
The rest of
or
your
not.
life.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? So for me, the thought of that's like, nah.
And it's
like,
times that you
this
don't even want
guy-
it, but you have to.
This is what I'm saying
So
to you.
it doesn't
Like,
go
even
anywhere.
So even if he's not a
But,
good
but
boyfriend,
you know what?
even if he's
But you
not a good
shouldn't even be around people that don't even look like they're gonna enter that kind of criteria.
No, but you
from the
don't know.
outset.
You
You don't
don't
know.
know.
People can change
You know,
once
people
they have
change,
children
you
with
know,
them.
Perfect,
poker
though.
face.
There's
No,
such
of
thing-
course.
no such thing as
We're not
perfect.
looking for
And when
perfection,
you're in the relationship,
but
to what they are when leading
you
up.
know,
Yeah, buff.
when you're kind of like
Well, I'm polygamy.
what multiple wives.
We're not doing
Here
that
we go.
today.
Here we go.
We're going to do a special episode for that.
That sounds like a special
You have
one.
a special for that one. Nope.
Yeah.
You got
And you know
you're the
you're
special
the
guest.
coming in. Yeah.
Okay, polygamy, you know. Polygamy, just be single. Simple, innit?
Yeah,
Just be single. Empire building, okay.
You can feature on the episode we do.
No
then,
comment.
yeah?
You and Dillian.
Cool.
So it's like the-
So yeah, I'm not rushing. I'm not trying to.
No, I don't.
I'm not rushing
happy
it.
to
No.
hear that. Because I feel like society's got a thing at the moment where they make women want to rush.
Yeah.
Because they're always
It
talking
shouldn't
about
really
that
matter
biological
about
clock,
age and
isn't it?
stuff
So I
like
don't
that.
even I don't even know if the biological clock is a
Where
real
there's
thing.
will,
This is what I'm saying.
you shouldn't get to 35.
No, but is
Then just
the
rush.
biological clock a real thing for women?
I do think it's a real thing.
It is.
But I feel
It
like
is.
also like I've got women in my family that have had kids at like 43,
Yeah.
40.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? So when and my sister's really fertile. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So when I'm looking at my family history, I'm like, okay. If I really, really wanted to, at a
could wait
push,
a little
and
bit.
I really, really wanted to have a child, I know God will make it happen if it's
Yeah,
supposed to
man.
happen.
Is there a person from your past that you feel like if you worked at it or if things
Welcome
Why
to
are you-
the GingaMac show.
Ginger,
Opening
why
mouth.
are you in my business?
Opening mouth. You didn't
Why
want
are
to
you
talk
trying to
before.
be in my business? He's trying to be in my business. Why are you in my business?
I look right. Is my hair done?
I'm not answering
Just
that.
asking. Is there a
Ginger, we're gonna have talks after this, you know.
No, we're not, man.
Go on, ask your question.
Is there
Because
anyone
I
from
say,
the
so
past
is there
that-
anyone from your past that you feel like maybe could have
Could have had
like
children, yeah.
you could have had that
No.
relationship with or could
No.
have had them children with?
No, because if I would have had children with them, I would have done that at the time.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying to you?
You know, hindsight. You know, like they say, hindsight. Like
No.
Oh.
Nah, I don't. I personally, for me, I don't know. I don't think personally I've met the right person
So-
to actually have children with.
yeah.
There's probably like one person that I could think, yeah, maybe I could have child with that.
Starting from zero. Hour one. Give 5 minutes. Remember, but it was Calvin. Can't forget Trey Shaw. James. Can't forget James.
No,
bad,
but,
you know. You
no,
are
but he
bad.
would be a great father, but he wouldn't be a great husband.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? So it's like,
no such thing as perfect.
no, but
So
you,
you can't be waiting. So you're not gonna get.
There is a TV show on HBO. There is a perfect man.
Recommendations now, yeah?
no, but I feel like, no, but I feel like, okay, can we define what perfect looks like to you? Because you're throwing it out there
No, but you're
like,
saying if he can be a good father, but he's not gonna be a good husband. Why wouldn't he be a good husband?
because he might not know how to love a woman, but he knows how to love a child and
How
provide.
do you know he's not a good husband if he ain't married?
Yeah, you gotta try.
No, but this is what I'm
Test
saying
the
to you. That's
waters.
why you kind of go the husband route first, hopefully, and then kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be my ideal situation.
Ideal, yeah.
But I also understand that doesn't happen all the,
The
time.
dream,
so I'm
yeah,
like,
the dream.
no, it's not a dream.
No, the dream. You know, yeah.
It's a dream, you know.
No, you know what I mean, though. Like you dream
Do you not want to
that-
get married?
Yeah, of course, but it's just something that I've dreamt that I want to do, and obviously dreams come true, innit? And
So,
yeah.
do you feel like it's more acceptable to have a baby with somebody than marry them?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you feel like it's more acceptable to have a baby with someone, know that person, have to have that person in your life for 18 years, but then not want to marry them?
True, but it depends on how long you're with that person. You won't get married in the first 2-3 years, will you?
Yeah.
No, but a
So
lot of
you'll
people
take
have
time.
kids in the first 2-3
There you
years.
go. So
That's
then
my point.
that cements the situation. It just brings you closer. Sometimes kids push you away. Sometimes it brings you closer.
Definitely.
And if you feel like that, having kids, we're gonna get married and we're gonna do the whole Eiffel Tower thing, then we do it.
So why did you guys do it the other way around? Just out of curiosity.
Good question.
My way was, it just happened. It's just life, and like you said, I was in a situation and in a relationship, and yeah, it just happened. And you know what it was? I had kids late. Considering all my friends had kids when they were 21,
Yeah.
I had kids when I was nearly 30, so I was 28 when I had my first child.
Yeah.
That's why at first I thought nothing was happening. I thought I wasn't working. You get me? Seriously?
Bless you, Demz.
I was hurt, you know. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go doctor this. And the embarrassment, I go to the doctor, you know, I'm gonna do that. So I was with my girl together. Then she's come to me and goes, yo, I'm pregnant, you know, I think anyway, and done the test and and I was like, wow. And from then, I just carried on.
So did you not think like, right, okay, she's pregnant now, maybe I should marry her, commit to her,
Yeah.
and
You
not
know
have
what?
kids
Yeah, you're
elsewhere?
right.
Did it cross your mind?
But it didn't
It
cross
crossed
the
my
mind?
mind, but then the situation kind of was like, it was up, but then it kind of trickled down a bit. You know what I
After
mean?
a baby.
There you go. And
Yeah.
I mean, so it's not. Oh, I was just saying, kids can push you.
They
100%.
can, because parenthood is difficult. And I
It's
think
very,
people
very, very-
underestimate
But why did you wait till
how
parenthood?
difficult it
Why
is.
not at that point of her being pregnant? Did you not want to commit to that situation and say, I'll give her more?
Marriage. I don't know. I just don't think. I don't know. I think that being a DJ has always kind of been kind of like a obstacle in a
Really?
way, kind of thing, because they always think that it's just your gallus, you got
Yeah.
girls and all that.
Well, you just
So-
did
I mean,
say
the
that
first
loads of
question did
girls
kind of
go
play-
into
Yeah.
that kind of
That's
setting,
what
so
that's.
I can
Yeah, but let me
understand
show
why
you this. Let me show
they
you.
would think
That's what's
that.
messed up the rep, because obviously
give
the
it.
life before. But when you go older now and you want to be
That's why you didn't say
a
shit.
committed guy, you get me? You can't do that because they're gonna have that in the back of their mind that you're.
It's just
But
about
then
finding
for you
someone
to-
that's going to see past
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
level,
and
isn't
you,
it?
yeah. Somebody
But I feel
mature
like
or
sometimes, like, I feel like, especially within our community,
Yeah.
I feel like we have a lot of children. We don't
Yeah.
practice safe sex.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, you know, I've been blessed to kind of like have both parents in our household.
Yeah.
They split up when I was like teenager age, but I saw the value of having both parents. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Same
As
with
much
me.
as them irritate me,
Yeah,
I'm blessed to have both parents, and I feel
it
like,
does help a lot.
you know, kids need their dads, like
Yeah,
they
definitely.
need
They do.
their moms. So it's like, you know, I could get into a relationship now and have a kid with someone and still be a single mom by next year. Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Because
It
people do
happens.
change. So hopefully, touch wood,
Yeah.
Yeah, touch
We'll all
wood for
touch
real.
it for
that
you.
doesn't happen. But I also understand and have seen friends in different situations where
Yeah.
that happens. I saw a thread earlier. I saw a thread recently.
Yeah.
I saw a thread recently, and they were basically saying that like children test the relationship. Children test how
they do.
strong
Yeah,
They
definitely.
They
the
do.
relationship
They
is.
really do, because things always feel like parenthood, because it's such a difficult job in itself.
Yeah.
And especially depending on your age.
Yeah, definitely.
And what your lifestyle's like, because you have
Yeah.
to go through a lifestyle change when you become a
Yeah,
parent.
yeah,
And when it hits you sometimes, it's like, whoa, do you know what I mean? I'm no longer come first. I got to put this child first. You have to give up certain things or
Yeah.
adapt
new
certain
perspective
things.
on life.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot,
that can put strain on your relationship. It can put strain on
Yeah,
you
yeah,
as an individual.
And it's just
And people-
co-parenting. It changes people.
It changes
as well.
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
It really
More of
does.
like, you know, what's happening this weekend. No, I want this. No, I want that. Like finding somebody you can communicate with on a decent level is really
You
hard.
have some good co-parenting parents.
There's some
You
of them,
can.
but it takes
Some
work
toxic
to get
ones as
there.
well.
There are
Mad
some
toxic
toxic
ones.
Mad toxic.
Oh my god, yeah,
But
I
you
know.
don't know if that person you're having a baby with at the time
It's gonna be that person.
No,
you
but
know what?
sometimes I know.
person you don't know.
No, you
Do you think so? Do you think
no,
so?
but let's be real. Girls, we ain't seeing the red flags. When we don't see the red flags. We fall in love with
Yeah, we do.
their potential.
Oh, we
Yeah.
do.
Rather than their trajectory. Where are they now? Where are they going?
Yeah.
Where are they currently at?
Yeah.
And even me, like, I've learned to like see someone for just seeing them for where they are
Yeah.
right now. Would I be happy with this individual
As they are
Yeah.
now.
where they are right now? Because
Yeah, yeah.
oftentimes we fall in love with the potential and we wait around, and it's like you put impression on that individual to change. That's not fair. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Take the
Rather
person
walk
for who
away,
they are.
rather
change
walk
them
away
down.
from a person
Yeah,
and let
yeah,
them be
yeah.
who they want to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And do you know what I mean? And
That's
go your
very true.
separate ways, and that way you don't feel guilty for making them feel like they need to change.
Or even to say, like, there's some times where some girls know that you've been in a situation where that it's a toxic situation, and you go with somebody else. I would never do that to
And
you.
they do it.
Hits the fan, then it's like, whoa, like you said you would never do that, and yeah, I mean, so I don't know. It's true, and just the person you know. I don't know. It's
But do you feel like that's also like what you're attracting as well? Because if you're attracting another toxic girl after another toxic
Yeah.
girl,
Nah, but
are
you
you
don't know. You
toxic
don't
as well?
feel like it's toxic because she said she would never do them things. She kind of come in.
So
and
you
try
just
to-
go on the word of mouth.
Nah, not word of mouth. I'm trying to say if you're in a situation with somebody and she knows your situation, your previous situation,
Yeah.
so I would never do that to you. I would, you know what I mean? Just that type of
Yeah.
talk, you know what I mean? Like, I would never do that to you.
Yeah.
Think I would do that to you, babe. Nah. But, yeah, I'm trying to say.
She's worse than the first
this,
one.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like rat-tat-tat, the rocket launcher, and that, boom. And that's it. You get me? So,
And next thing you know, you're turning up and it's both of them there giving you grief.
I'm saying.
I just feel like it's about knowing what you want and
Yeah.
having someone that matches your energy. I think that's really,
Yes.
really important. And someone
Energy's
that's
a
going to
massive
like,
one.
you know, it's both ways. It's not just about what the woman wants. It's about what the man wants as well. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
If you want stew chicken and rice and peas on the evening, my man has to get that. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So
Yeah.
it has to work both ways. But also, if I want flowers sent to work, I have to get that too. I think sometimes it's not always 50-50. It changes throughout the relationship.
It does.
Do you get what I'm saying to you?
But do you
It
reckon
does,
our
it does.
downfall, sorry ladies, do you reckon our downfall is communication?
Definitely.
Yeah.
As black couples, isn't it?
Definitely.
Ladies?
Yeah.
Communication, I don't think we communicate great, innit?
It's a tug of war.
I feel like also black men don't communicate with themselves as much as well. Like a girl, we'll go out on a date and we'll be like, yeah, we went out. We'll do a whole assessment on the date. We went on the date, it was good, it was da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But then the man then will just be like, yeah, man, just check this thing, man. It was all right. So it's like we have that breakdown of communication and conversing.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like for the brothers, you guys don't do that, and I feel like it's a you problem, and I'm only saying it's a you problem because
Why is it a problem
It
now?
becomes an us problem.
Yeah, it does.
no, it's not good. Like, because I feel like
It
mental
transfers
health,
into your relationship.
right? And mental health is a big thing right now.
So a man is supposed to go on a date, come back from the date, and then tell his friends all about it.
That was an example.
But like,
The example,
I feel like-
okay.
I feel like in general, black men need to put the ego down. And if you're going through something, talk to your brethren about it. Like, I think the good thing what we do as black sisters is we have our communities, we have our circles,
We do.
we have our, do you know what I mean? Apps, and that's separate from family. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
we have our friendship.
It has to be
our
separate from
circles.
family.
Whereas I feel like with the man them, it's more like, what one blood, yeah, you cool, yeah. So wanna wait? No, let's get a freaking, let's all go out to dinner. Let's talk about how we really feel, because unless you're expressing that or getting that out.
Yeah,
that's
them
how-
things is important. I just don't think most men probably don't have time for that. Do you know?
Why not? The time, you just don't make the time
I don't
for
think
it.
it's necessarily the culture. I don't really think there's a culture of men coming together and saying, "Oh, I'm stressed, you know, bro." Like it's.
I talk to my brethren.
Nah, yeah, you might talk to your
But
brethren.
how deep
but on
do you
the,
go?
on the
How
level
deep do
that
you
they're
go, yeah.
talking.
But how deep do you go?
It depends on the situation. It depends. But nah, I go deep. I talk my relationship.
if
But
you're really
I
going
don't paint
through
a
something.
picture for them to have no bad picture about nobody.
What's
though.
the point?
Nah, I don't.
This is it though, because you don't want to. No, but you don't want to hear this though. Listen. You don't want to get. You don't want to. No, but listen. Hear this though. So here you got an argument with your woman, yeah, your girlfriend, yeah, right, and then you go and tell your boys, yo, I just had an argument with the missus, you know, yeah. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, yeah. How you're not gonna go too deep into the argument with your boys because at the same time you don't want your boys to be understanding the in and outs of your home.
Yeah, but I feel like that's
I don't
part.
think that's.
So you would just tell your man them everything.
Nah, it's
So
my
Chinks
man
knows
them, if it's my
everything.
man them, if it's my man
Chinks
them,
knows everything.
Chinks is my cousin.
Chinks knows. I'm asking.
Yeah, but
Big up
majority
Chinks,
of-
big up Chinks.
Majority of
Big up Chinks.
Big up Chinks.
Big up Chinks.
But big him up.
Majority of my situations, he would know. Of course, he would. Because he's my
And I
boy.
feel like
See
that's
me.
important. So you
I don't tell nobody nothing, man.
That's why he bottled up, bro.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
but-
bottled up.
You know,
But so what's going on today,
Yeah,
Jimmy?
so what's going
Champagne.
What's going on?
Yeah, but then man put on too much of a facade and a fake kind of persona
If you
to be
wanna-
that doesn't
If you want
work
a
with me.
full answer,
That's why I'm a humble
If you
person.
want a right answer, you have to give people the full picture because they can't assess it right. If you give them quarter of a picture, they're going to give you the wrong outcome of what
Exactly.
they think. is the
So
whole
if you give them
situation.
just the side of it where, you know, maybe your partner went wrong or you feel like she went wrong
Yeah.
and you're missing out your bit where you could have gone wrong.
Well, you did
then
all the fuckery that went
exactly,
wrong.
they're not
Yeah,
going to give
you
you
just
solid
young
advice
Demz
about what
out
you
there
can do to fix
DJing.
that situation because you haven't told them your part. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's true.
You're not going to say, bro, you need to fix up. You need to get this done. You need to apologise.
I-
you need to-"
I-
because
I- it's a full
they're not going to
story
say
I'm
that
going
because you
with.
haven't told the
Yeah.
full story.
I think it's important to tell the full story though.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
then it's
because
like-
then he's just
it's
gonna
about
be-
Yeah,
taking
Demz.
accountability.
That's
But
Gotta
the
tell the
Ginger,
full story,
I'm
Demz.
concerned that you don't have someone to talk to like that.
I'm concerned as well. We're all concerned. Concerned. The whole
I'm
room's
concerned.
concerned.
The whole room don't have to be concerned. I'm good.
I'm concerned.
You know, like see, like
No, but it's just
see,
another-
no, you know what it is. I'll be real, you know. I come from a place where you only talk to qualified people about set problems. I think where a lot of people go wrong nowadays is, you know, like for example, let's say you're in a relationship, yeah, and you have a problem, say an argument, right? Some man will go to a man that's not in a relationship and tell them about the problem and expect to find a winning result or a proper solution.
Because you're going
You
to a
know,
single
because
person
you're going
with
to
a relationship
do you know what I mean?
problem.
Or some girls, yeah, will be hanging out with girls, their girlfriends that ain't got a man, and they'll be telling them about the problems that they may have with their man. Yeah. And then the next thing you know, they wonder why that advice doesn't necessarily translate. I'm not saying it's the same all the time, you know,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you know, it's like if let's say you had maths homework, yeah, you wouldn't go to your geography teacher.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I get that.
You wouldn't.
But if somebody's known you for a long
So-
time, and they understand your history and where you're coming from.
Yes, no. Someone can know me for a long time. That's all well and good. I'm just saying.
So,
I will.
But
If
they-
I have things to talk about,
Yeah.
I will talk to them or talk about them with people I believe are
can
successful
really
in
help.
that
So
area.
he's saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he's basically
Yeah.
going to go to a
You with me?
therapist.
Yeah, yeah.
He's going to go to a
Rather
therapist.
than go
A therapist
through
will be more
boys.
suitable for Ginge.
Yeah.
So
But
would
if he
you?
needs
your
to
personal
express himself,
As long as he
that's
expresses
fine.
it to someone,
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
So would you give advice
Yeah.
though to somebody? That's not.
It depends what they ask me.
Oh my God.
No. Real talk. If someone comes to me, and they say, "Yo, Ginge, I'm going through ABC." Now, if I don't believe that either I understand that problem or I've been through it myself, I'm gonna say, you know what? I don't think I'm the right person to help you with this.
But
Do
what
you know what I'm
what
saying?
if you know the person and you kind of know this is something they continuously
Then
do?
I'm gonna say
Are you not
so.
going to pull them up on certain things? And
Say that again. Ask that question again. Sorry.
so say if you know the person
Yeah.
and it's something that they're doing continuously and you can see the problem, even though you might not be a professional in that area, but you can see where the problem lies, you wouldn't tell them.
If it's a friend, like if it's a character trait of a
Yeah,
friend
yeah,
or something,
yeah.
then I can tell you.
Yeah.
But if it's something that's going on in your home life or
Yeah.
in your work life, and I don't necessarily understand the dynamics of what you've been through or going through, then it is probably wise I don't speak on it.
So
And
you
I
wouldn't.
Do you know what I mean? Or you might have to signpost them to someone that could
else,
help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? My friend XYZ went through something similar. Phone him.
But I also
Do you know what I
think as
mean?
well, like,
Sounds like he's talking about safeguarding to us.
Safeguarding procedure. I love that. I love that.
For information, please contact the GingaMac show.
No, but I feel like he's right in that sense.
He's right.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I feel like sometimes you have to signpost people because, you know, you have certain friendships where they go over the same thing over and over and over and over again. You're giving them the same advice and they're not taking your advice.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Sometimes you really need to drink water and mind your business.
Yeah.
And you just, and also, just
No, it's real. You have to, sometimes you have to shut up, man.
you have to drink water and mind. I think also as well, like, my sister asked me something and I must have gave her advice and she took it the wrong way and whatnot. And I realised, like, when someone asks us for something, we go straight into problem solving.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm currently doing coaching at the moment, a coaching course, and you're not supposed to go straight to problem solving. You're supposed to ask them questions to find out what do you want out of this situation.
Yeah.
And we oftentimes go straight to problem solving when they don't even want you to solve the problem; they just want you to listen. So now I'll go to certain friends on a reel.
I'm
and
guilty
I'll
of
say
that.
to them,
I'm guilty of that.
Do you want me to give you advice or do you want me to listen?
So
And they'll
when you
go,
give the advice
I want you to
and don't
listen.
like it
Cool,
sometimes?
I'll sit there and listen because then you're giving that kind of respect when it comes to communication.
Yeah.
Because not everybody wants your advice, you know.
That's true.
So I've stopped giving it
What do you call
out.
it? Effective
Well, if
listening.
people come to me
Effective
sometimes,
listening,
I will
yeah,
say, if it was me, this is what I would do in this situation. You know, I try and put myself in that situation. I say, well, if it was me, I'd do this. Obviously, it's you, so you decide. But if it was me, this is what I'd do. Because sometimes you don't want to say, do this, and then it's the wrong thing for that person.
And girls, can I just say, stop telling your friends to leave their man. Yeah? Because you look like the bad one. I think it's old school, but it still happens.
Yeah, it does
Stop
happen.
telling-
does,
No,
it does
don't tell
happen.
them. Listen, keep your mouth shut, drink your water, mind your business, and support you. There's different ways you can support someone.
True. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? Sometimes you don't want to be that extra person that's, no, talk
Yeah,
about
Melzy. I like Melzy. I like how Melzy says, yeah, man. Yeah,
Get
man.
me?
Girl,
You
stop
should know the
bad
thing already,
minding.
Ginger man.
Huh?
Yeah, you should know the thing already.
Yeah, man. I like how you move, man. I like how you move, man.
Balance,
Balance, man.
balance.
Tell them again, man. Tell them again, man.
Balance.
That's what we need.
But
out
guys
here,
do
man.
need to start like building that. I want to see that unity from you
Yeah,
guys.
What kind
Yeah.
of? Yeah. No, you
I
are
really
right.
wanna
Men need
see
to.
that.
Men need to speak more. Men have to kind of get involved in, you know, like you said, counselling, all those kinds of things.
Yeah.
You know, social circles. You know, you have to
Definitely.
kind of have those difficult or more important conversations. Very important. But at the same time, I think more time. I think the nature of a man is something like a lion, isn't it? So more time, you might have your children, you might have your work, your career, your initial family and friend life that you kind of got to deal with, and then more time it's on you to get up a morning and go and hunt, isn't it? You got to go and you got to go and do what it does. So, and let's say if some people believe in like, was it power of positive thinking as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
So I know sometimes now as a lion now, like I might have 25 things I could complain about, but if I sit here and complain to them about Demz, I ain't really gonna get any of them solved, isn't it? And more time he's gonna tell me what I already know, which is get up and go and deal with X, Y, and
Yeah.
Z. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes, as much as men have to come together as well, it's like you have to kind of build up your own personal confidence. You have to kind of build up your own sense of worth. You know, I could speak to him till I'm blue in the face, but I ain't gonna find my sense of worth. I'm not gonna find my role in life, my aim, my ambition, or what I want to do.
But
so you know, so sometimes you have to sit down and look
within.
within.
Speak it out loud to understand that as well. Though keeping it inside, I feel like it can mess with your head as well.
Yeah, very true.
But I do feel like men and women are completely different. This is something that's
supposed to be, innit?
really starting to.
That's what they say. Men are from Venus and women are from Venus and
Right. But I do feel like there's a lot of pressure on men. There's a lot of pressure on you guys.
Well,
a lot.
Give men more massages then.
Listen,
Give all the men in your life a massages.
No problem. But I feel like you've got a positive mindset. You're able to click back into positivity. If you're looking at guys that are like under 30, it's different. Especially talking like these.
Man, have to just read books, man.
The
Man just have to start reading. That's all.
I know, but then if they're not seeing that brotherhood amongst the older guys, how are they going to do it as younger boys? Because a lot of young boys, the mental health with young people at the moment is through the roof. The statistics are nuts. So if we don't, as adults, as elders or whatever, start building those positive relationships amongst our communities, and then being able to bring a 10-year-old or a 15-year-old to come and join in this conversation, then how are we passing that down? It's just going to be mental health after mental health. And as black people, we always push things under the rug anyway. Yeah, we do. Do you get what? Naturally, we want to keep.
We've
got.
But
I think it's down to people that have got the ability. And you know, like, all right then, for example, now I had a football team, or have a football team, for about 7-8 years, and I'm just closing it now, or ready to close it now, right? And I just started that by myself. Now, every man has a skill. You with me? It's down to individuals to build something for the people around them. Do you know what I mean? Like I said it many years ago on radio, you can rent a house, £600 a month, give or take. Yeah. So if every family got together and rented a house on their road and left it for the local kids on their street, they could afford to do it.
Yeah.
If you was to say, you know, I'm going to put down £50 or £100 a week, you know, and find 5-6 friends in your community that wanted to do the same thing, you could do it. But how many people are willing to stand up
to do it
and do something? Do you know what I mean? So I know I had my team for 7 years, paid for it out of my pocket. Do you with me? And that was me thinking, all right, I'm going to have a team, or I want to do some community give back, or however I want to do it. But that was just something I did. Now, everybody's got that capability, but and at the same time, it's easy for us to say, oh, our community don't do, or we should be doing more. But when I had my team and I looked around at what people, who's actually doing something, do you get me? And what you find is, a lot of us are willing to say, yo, we should be doing, or we could be doing, or why don't we? And
it's just,
do you know how many? Listen, I had my team 7
action.
years, and I tried to find an assistant manager for 7 years.
Yeah.
You think you can get?
Really?
Huh?
You should have called me.
I never knew about you in
There
football.
you go. Look, connected.
Let's talk about that.
You didn't speak to him about it.
If you kept it to
yourself.
I'm busy. I'm busy. But what I'm trying to say is, though, I started that team just off my own boost for football.
I love that. That's amazing.
Now, every man has the capability to do something similar, and every woman also has the capability. No. But the question is, we love to say, oh, our community should be having, or our community should be doing, but how many people are activating and doing?
I feel like there is a lot of charities and CICs out there doing amazing work that I know of that are black. Shout out you guys.
No, but I'm not talking about organisation. I'm talking about people.
No, but there's still people. There's still one individual that's
individual.
I know what you're saying.
No, but what I'm saying to you is,
I can kick football. I had a football team. You know what I mean? I knew that I've had hundreds of people come through my football team and play ball. You know, I've impacted. It's not big. I know it's not. It's just Sunday league, not a major. You know, but I know that hundreds of people have come through and been able to kick ball through me. Demz is a DJ. What would it look like if 100 man learned to DJ through Demz? You could be a makeup artist. What would it look like if you said, you know, I'm going to turn my front room into a makeup college, and every little girl that wants to come and learn to do makeups can do it? You know what I mean? Say you wanted to teach people how to do radio presenting and. You with me, Melzy?
I get what you're saying.
But how many of us are actually doing those things?
No, I get what you're saying, but I feel like.
But we're always the first to say, "Oh, our community don't do our community."
No, but
niggas have to just get
like
up and
Melzy said,
activate.
there are people out there doing stuff, but not everybody continues with stuff. You know, people will start things and then
things are cost effective
exactly.
as well. Innit?
People will start things, but they might stop it after a little while. They don't feel like they're getting
support.
Do you know what I mean? And then it makes people feel like they don't want to continue or whatever.
You know, my attitude's a bit different, isn't it? Because
you're a stand on your own, man. You are.
No, but it's not even just about
stand alone.
It's not even just about stand alone, you know. And I don't want to make out like having a football team is some massive thing like that. I'm just trying to say, like, I wanted to do something, and I did it. And the same way, I wanted to do something, I could do it. All of us can. Every single human, every single one of us within our community has got a skill set in something, expertise in something that they could get up and say, you know what, I'm going to do it. Some girl can dance and do choreography. Do you know what I mean? But how many kids are they teaching? Some girls used to be able to sing when they were in school. How many kids are they taking the little cousins and nephews and nieces and saying, come, we're going to do a little choir.
It's just careers, man.
But I do feel like it's...
But we'd be the first to say, our community don't, and how come, and where's the funding, and do you know what I mean?
I do get what you mean, but you've also got to bear in mind, Gin, that not everybody's capable of teaching other people. Because that's a skill, you know.
And it's a confidence thing
obviously
as well.
You got
I get that.
We come from radio, so we naturally know how to talk to people. We naturally know how to bring people in. We naturally can go in front of a group of... I know I can go into a group of 15 kids and do a whole class on confidence. And I've done it the night before. I know I can do that. But even in certain workspaces, not everybody is capable of that.
True.
Yeah, but you know what it is? But no, at the same time, though, it's getting where you fit in, isn't it? So, yes, all right, then not everybody's a teacher, you know. Not everybody's a self-starter. But everybody can have an idea. Everyone can have an ambition. And just like how a man says, yo, I'm into the football, I could have done doesn't just because you don't have to be, I mean, everybody doesn't have to have their own initiative, you know. Sometimes you can work with somebody else.
Yeah, true.
But how many of us are a part of something and can say, you know what, yo, I'm working in this capacity for the youth around me, my kids' neighborhood or the community, whatever I live in. It's not true. But we're the first. We're always. I never hear. I don't want to talk about other nations, you know, but I never hear about Asian people heckling about.
They all work together.
Why do we have this? Because you know what? If they want something, they're just going to do it. If they want to go and learn Arabic so they can read the Quran, they got their class for them to go and learn Arabic. They want to do their
and they all go to the class.
They're doing it.
You get me?
Do you know what I mean? But all of us have got the ability to do something. You know, we just
egos, man.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
If a boss up, if a boss, you know what I mean? Individually.
Yeah, it's true.
But then everyone, I feel like
Melzy J's singing school.
Don't worry, all of that's coming, babe.
Something else to look forward to.
But this is the thing, I've taught radio broadcasting in prisons.
Teach me, man.
I've taught radio broadcasting. I've done it.
That's big, that's big.
I've done all of that.
You can never learn enough, you know.
But I don't know, like, everybody has their different purpose in it. So if you're a nurse, your purpose could be to be a nurse. And
big up the nurses, big up the
nurses. You might not
nurses.
need to teach other nurses, but I think also it's about age as well. Like, maybe when you get into your 50s or whatever, that's when you start have more experience to be able to teach and give back.
Exactly.
That's true.
But I do feel like I've worked with young people like most of my life alongside presenting, so I've always had that purpose or that God-given gift to like give to other people. So I knew that from young. But you get to a certain stage where it's like, like I'm giving out so much energy at work or at home or to friends. You come home and it's like, my cup's empty. And I have to go figure out how to fill up my cup. So sometimes you have to kind of take a step back and figure out, okay, well, what's your main purpose? Like my podcast could reach millions of people and heal millions of people.
What's the podcast name?
I'm not telling you. Shoot, nigga. Sorry.
She's trying to keep secrets.
No, she's trying to figure out a name at the moment. So
I'll discuss it with you guys after. I'll let you choose which name.
DJ Demz and Melzy J.
No. Sorry.
That sounds
What
like
about Ginger Melzy?
No.
About Ginger
No.
Melzy?
Melzy don't want me on her podcast.
It's going to be me on my head. It's going to be on my head. I mean, I'm going to... I've got... All right, Demz. You're on the list. You're on the list, lads.
They've invited themselves as the first guest.
Hilarious.
Not before us.
It's going to be a...
See, what did I say? Demz and Melzy.
Conversations.
I called it.
It's coming. It's all coming.
I called it.
What about you? You want to do a podcast, don't you?
Ginge, you'd be so amazing.
Ginge needs to do one, man. We've said it.
Put in the comments,
so many
guys. Who wants
times.
to see Ginge do his own podcast?
Yeah. Please comment.
After your positive thing that you said today, I was like, Gin.
Because there's a
What
lot we
positive
just learnt about you that
What
nobody
positive
would know. I
mindset?
haven't
This
been
is
at
the
a
thing.
We
football
need to
team
see
7
that.
years.
We
do
need to
need to
hear that
see it.
more.
Yeah.
This is what
I'm
saying.
positive.
You should do a black men's podcast for Birmingham.
Yes.
There are black
I'll-
men
I'll-
podcasts.
I'll help you.
No. But with your mindset.
Exactly.
Yeah, like a next
Exactly.
level
No, but my man
mindset.
never got good
No,
mindsets,
but
man.
Your mindset's different because a lot of what you've said today is the opposite
positive
to what
energy.
you're doing regularly.
That is very
No
true.
celebs.
You wouldn't go
Just
on
black
some of the
men
other
issues.
Birmingham
Sounds like I
podcasts
said
and
to you.
hear what he's just
Oh
said.
my God. Can't win with this one. Can't wait, you know. No, you said too much of the right thing.
Yeah.
No, it's good, yeah. Because you talking about, I don't know, for me, when you spoke about like positive mindset and you know having 25 million things to do and not
signposting.
complaining. As women, we complain, you know.
Yeah.
I've had to like kick that habit because I'll let someone rile me up and I'll complain for about it for an hour. Do you get what I'm saying? And get angry, and I'm not even an angry person. So I've had to literally just stop and be like, nah. You can't really draw me out. Not today, Satan. It's not happening. And I'm
People be drawing you out.
no, like just in general, it could be someone at work, or it could be someone trying to test you, or someone on the road, or whatever.
Happens
Like
on a daily.
it happens on a daily. Like I'm like a
You be
nice
getting drawn,
person,
you
you
getting
know.
drawn out every
Drawn
day.
out, but
Yeah, man, people draw you
You
out.
just get into you?
You get to work and then certain things happen and it piss you off.
So you don't like your
People
job?
draw you out.
Who likes their job these days? Because everyone's
my job.
pressurized.
I like
innit?
my job.
I love my job. High five.
I'm
You're happy in your job. Believe that.
I like my job as well, to be fair.
I like my job, but the people can be hard to work with.
But sometimes I feel like we're getting some
How
out of
they
a
watch
positive
it.
mindset.
Got P45. You know.
Oh my God.
Get to work tomorrow. P45 on the desk.
And it can be testing sometimes. It can be really testing.
But yeah, I love that positive note that you said about mindset. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, mindset's good, man. It's
I want to see that on your Instagram.
important.
I want to see you
Definitely.
talking about that on your
Yeah.
Talking about mindset on my Instagram.
Instagram. No, on a real.
I think you
Why
should
not?
start
Sure.
doing some
Why you not
things
doing
like
that,
that. Yeah.
You know what it is. You know why I haven't probably started it
Why?
is because as much as I might be able to talk about positive mindset as well, you know, sometimes it's a 24/7 thing, isn't it? So I probably never wanted it to seem like, oh, I've got it all figured out.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So as much as I might say, yo, I want to be positive, or yes, we must think positive, it don't mean that I don't have my own negatives.
No, everybody.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody's got their own things that they're dealing with.
You know what it is, but some of us want to
sharing-
be perfect sometimes, you know. Sometimes
Nah.
I want to be perfect. I'm not going to lie. I want to be
I'm trying to be
perfect.
perfect out here, trying
But
to do
I'm not
right.
perfect. I have to accept it.
Do you know what I mean? But you never know. Well, not even you never know. The plan is for me to do one. But
I really need you to.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
my
We
message.
all
See
want
what
it. We
happen.
all want it.
Gin,
Ginger's the man. Do one.
you're the man.
We're gonna sort it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you
We're gonna sort it
yeah,
out.
'cause you don't even realise.
See that?
Seeing
I
it here
stopped-
first, guys.
Yeah,
When I listen to him on the radio,
Yeah.
the things that you say in the morning.
Thank
We
you.
said to him
Thank
just
you.
a while ago. He don't listen.
Just me. You
I don't
yeah.
think
It's a good way to start the day. I'll be driving to work. and
He
at
don't
least-
get it that his thing slaps differently. You don't get it. You're not getting it.
It's different, bro.
You don't get
I
it.
used to do like
Don't you know that, man?
I used to
I
do like
appreciate
Melzy's motivation on a Monday.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt a little bit like that, where I stopped because I was like, rah, like, I need to get my shit together. Like, I'm sitting here talking about positive mindset. And right now, I don't
But
want to do
it's good
shit
though
today.
because it's bringing you back in
Yeah,
check.
yeah, yeah. So
Exactly.
I stopped. I literally stopped. But then, like, when I was doing it, I used to have like young black girls like message me saying, "Mel, this really resonated with me."
And that's what you're missing out on by not
And
putting
you
certain
just
things
don't
out. in
realize
Instagram.
like who you're able to touch with your
Exactly.
story.
Yeah,
But I do
exactly.
feel like there's a
I
level.
started to use Instagram lately. I started to use it.
Is
I'm
it?
trying to use Instagram. I'm trying to use Instagram.
Do little video clips and things like that. Honestly,
do one today.
short little 2-minute clips.
And you'll see
Something
a
positive.
difference. People
Yeah.
start leaning on you for a little bit of advice. Not saying that, and don't signpost them, not all the time.
And signpost it. Signpost.
There's mental health.
Nah, we need more signposting, man.
It's good.
Too many
that-
people talking on things they don't understand.
And,
Yes.
and that's true. That's
I
true.
mean-
From a professional standpoint, a lot of professionals say that, don't they? They don't really like to hear people talking on things that they don't really understand, and they should be signposting them.
And
more.
it's
So
important
true, you're
because you
right.
don't want to be that person to give advice, but then you're not qualified in it or whatever. So it is important to signpost.
It is. It
But
is.
yeah,
But
That's
still,
a-
you
that's
still
a
have
goal
little
for
wisdom
you,
can give
Ginge.
them as well.
Yeah, man. Look. It's always vibes, isn't it? Now, you know what? Like I say, isn't it? I'm just conscious of not trying to. Well, I'll be honest. Ever since I got on radio, I always had the mentality, like, well, with my breakfast show anyway. I think when I first did a breakfast show,
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting it to be a one-off, like it was a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Like shouts out. I always say this. Shouts out to Noodles. Shouts out to Pat Jam.
Yeah.
They
man.
kind
Big up the man them DJs.
Big up the man them different
Big up
every
them
time.
Birmingham DJs. Yeah.
And management as well. Big up
Yeah,
management.
Birmingham DJs.
But they kind of like heckled me one day or tricked me, or I don't know how to put it. But it's like, yeah, you do the show Friday morning. Do the show Friday morning. So I was like, all right, then let's try it. And yeah, it worked. And I didn't get sacked. Well, you know what I mean. Shouts out to management. Do you know what I mean? And I think I did my first show, and I think I only had 2 CDs. I think one was Bassline and one was Slow Jams. Friday morning, Bassline versus Slow Jams. Friday morning.
Welcome to the
Ginger
weekend.
does that. Yeah, Ginger does
that's
that.
where it goes.
But how do I put it now? I think after I got through that show, every time I did a breakfast show, I kind of just approached it like it's my last show.
Yeah.
You know, so I kind of just always looked at it like, okay,
Might be hitting that one.
yeah, I might get sacked. Do you know what I mean? Or they might have someone better to do the job. You know what I mean? And there's plenty of capable DJs like Demz and what have you that could come in and do a good job. Fair enough. But I always kind of looked at it like, you know what? Just be positive, isn't it? If it is your last show, at least make sure that you're saying something constructive.
Yeah.
You've had a positive impact on the people.
Yeah.
You know, so if you listen to my shows, you never hear me say, "Oh, Ginger #1 DJ, boom, going on with myself." You know, it's just, you know, let me try and say something that can help somebody build. Let me say something that someone can kind of hold on to.
And you
make sure
always
it's-
do. I'm not gonna lie. When I listen to you,
That's
in the
how I've
morning,
always tried to approach it, because then if I'm not on again, I know I used it. I used it for a good reason.
Yeah.
But do you see how your radio show was such a positive influence on like other people that you probably didn't even realise?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't even probably have to do the football club, even though you wanted to. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Like through your passion and your purpose, you were still able to inspire other people and lift people up.
Exactly.
Do you- 'cause
I think-
everyone
No,
That's
You
your
don't know
part of doing your bit in the
You don't even
community
know.
as well. do you know
Yeah,
what
it's
I
funny.
mean?
It's funny you say that, because I think one of the first few times I kind of clicked. I think I was in a party not far from here, one of those day raves, and this white girl just come running up to me and grabbed me, and I'm thinking, what's going on there? You know? And she goes, you Ginger? And I'm like, yeah, I'm Ginger. She's like, oh, I got my pay rise. And I was like, oh, I swear down. Well, long story short, I used to do a thing. I used to do like a little bit on my show every day when I used to tell people how to get a pay rise at work. You know?
I think I remember that.
Yeah,
I
I used to give
remember
it
that.
like step by step how you get a pay rise at work, isn't it? So like, it was a surprise for me that this I was
That your steps worked.
no, they work. They guaranteed they work. But I wasn't expecting, you know, that young white lady,
Feedback.
you know, like
Yeah.
young mid-20s. She didn't look like what I probably perceive my average listener to look like.
Yeah.
You know, so when she's grabbed me, knew who I was and saying, yo, I got my pay rise. And I'm thinking, yo, people are listening
There you go.
and they're applying what I'm saying. And so that kind of made me think like, okay, maybe I am
Touching
doing
people.
something
Yeah, it's rewarding.
constructive.
It's very rewarding.
Big up you, Ginge.
Nah,
Yeah.
big up
Yeah.
everybody, isn't it? Carl? It's all about everyone, isn't it? It's not just about me
I
one.
love that.
No,
You know what I mean?
just trying to let you.
Yeah, big up you guys though. Big up Grapevine.
Flowers now, boy.
Yeah, great. No
Thank
grapes.
you.
No grapes. Grapevine. No grapes.
Grapes.
Purple one.
Lord of mercy.
Purple one right now, you know.
But yes,
We'll have
guys.
black grapes for you next time.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Seedless.
Seedless as well. All right.
My God. Seed is better.
See the I tell things. I was thinking more grapefruit, to be honest, than grapes.
Grapefruit, you know.
Pink.
But we do.
I like pink grapefruit.
It's all right.
So we do need to wrap it up, guys. We need to wrap it up. It was really nice to have you on the show.
Yeah. It
All
was.
three of you.
Big up you guys.
Thank
That's
you.
doing so well.
Have you
Congratulations.
got anything that you want to tell the people going forward in 2023? Any advice? Any goodwill? Just give them a little something.
Just be positive, stay positive.
Yeah.
Achieve what you want to try to achieve and go for your goals. Yeah, that's it really. Just keep going up, man.
That's
Whatever
Listen
you
to
do.
DJ Demz on Hot Night
we've
too.
got to just do what we've got to do, haven't we? Ginge?
Yeah.
Just
Just
let Ginger go last. He's gonna have that big speech.
Nah.
You know that. Positive. Now you have to give us a positive one before we leave. Let's make you go last.
I would say peace is your priority.
Yeah. I hear that one.
Don't let anybody draw you out. Because life's too short.
Yeah.
Like, block, delete, block, delete, block, delete. You know, because
maintain
your peace. Your peace. Is that my brethren? Whoa. Gang. We are in the middle of a podcast. I'll start again. Yeah, so peace, make peace your priority.
Man just like,
Gang.
you busy?
I still it for you, boy.
I just said,
Yeah, peace is your priority.
Yeah.
Purpose, really important.
Yeah.
Follow your purpose, man. Anyone's out there that's following other people, you need to follow your purpose. Sit down for a week, fast, talk to God. You'll get your purpose. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of times we follow what other people are doing, and we think that because we're lost or we're not educated, we don't have nothing to bring to the table. No, we all have a gift. I genuinely believe that. It's just about finding what that gift is and moving forward with that. The last thing is keep an eye on my Instagram, Melzy J.
Yes.
Because the Positive Podcast is coming. The vibes and energy. And big up Grapevine. Big up you girls, man.
Thank
Woo,
you.
woo, woo, woo. Big you girls up, man.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Ginger. And top of the ginger, the bean, okoro. My ginger, the bean, okoro. My body shop, and the ginger bean, okoro. Everybody, okoro. And I want a ginger bean, okoro.
Big up Wizkid.
Ginger.
yo,
Come to your
It's on, man. It's on.
motivation.
I'm just checking, man. I'm just checking. You know, I ain't really got too much to say. Just want to say big up everybody, big up yourself, love yourself, be your own best friend, and be kind to other people and try and live a good life, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And smile.
Smile.
Yeah. GingaMac, 8 a.m. Monday, 8 a.m. Friday on Hot 92.
Hot 92.
Thursday, midnight, if you want to hear some gangster rap, underground gangster rap music. Not slow jam. Slow jam. No. I ain't gonna lie to you. Thursday, that show there's my baby. That's where we play the. That's where we play the hardcore hip
Rockwell
hop.
and Dwayne Wayne doing.
You know what I mean?
None of that.
She say, you know what I mean? Yeah, so
Unlike us, 6 to 8 drive time.
Yeah, and that's GingaMac, GingaMac 100 on Instagram.
Go at him, guys.
Please
Go
add
at
me
all
as
of
well
them.
on
All of
Instagram,
them.
Melzy, MELZYJ.
Demz.
You can also Google me. I'll pop up.
Active. I like that. DJ Demz UK, DJ DEMZ UK, simple. Hot 92 every day.
Every day.
Yeah, nearly.
At Grapevine.podcast on Instagram. 6 to 8 every Tuesday on Hot
Every
92.
Tuesday.
A massive
But
show. I love that show.
Amazing. Thank you, guys.
Yes, like, subscribe, and comment.
Comment,
And we'll
please.
see you again on our next episode.
It's
Take
a
care.
wrap, guys.
Bye.